Jaguar 90 here. We have finally released the Blackout review. I have been working on this for 2 weeks, and I am so excited for this to be published, so I can see your guys' reaction. Before I start the review, I decided to tell my story with Blackout, and this is also going to be the first video of a series called Skylander Reviews, where I basically go through every Skylander, but I'm going to go with my story of Blackout with Blackout. Basically, when I learned of the dark and light elements, all I wanted was to have the Trap Masters. Just the Trap Masters, their levels, and the traps. That's all. Which didn't include Blackout. Like, if I ever saw Blackout, I would just go, meh, I don't want him. And I one day got the Dark and Light Skylanders back in 2020. I felt so good about that I could finally play all the levels in Skylanders Trap Team. Few months later, I went to a friend's house and they had Blackout. And we were going to do the Midnight Museum level together. And then my friend was using Nightmare, which meant I had to use Blackout. But once I used him, I was like, I was like blown out of my mind. Blackout was so easily to learn. And he could also be used for many combos and things like that. Once I played at it as him, I decided that I needed to get him. It took me a while to get Blackout. But then on my birthday of 2021, I was able to get Blackout. And I was so happy. I got him from Mercari for a price that I will not reveal yet. But anyway, let's get to his moveset. First, we got his first attack, his wing whips, and his second attacks, the Shadow Blast. They're two basic attacks that they don't do that much damage, but they don't leave him vulnerable, and his wing whips actually flip opponents. His third attack is a black hole. If you have a single black hole, you can trap enemies there and they will slowly take damage. If you get a second one, they will be thrown into the second one, and you can just attack them, and because they'll be completely vulnerable. With an upgrade, if you use a black hole and then use your second attack on it, and just place your second attack on the black hole, you can create a powerful explosion that can destroy many enemies. All of Blackout's base upgrades have just been covered. Now it is time to go through the upgrade path. Let's first do the top one. The first upgrade from this upgrade path is this. You slam 3 times and then this happens. This is what happens when you press the X button 4 times. Oh yeah, and there's also a move that Blackout turns into a buzzsaw, and basically when he hits an enemy, he becomes faster. It's a very overpowered move. The second upgrade in his top upgrade path, basically, only gives Blackout damage boost for his wing whip. And this is what the last upgrade for the top path does. It basically teleports him in a close distance, no matter how much you charge it. So the move is not that good. The second upgrade path, Blackout can use his second attack, and it will last longer. And because of that, you can also spam it. Just when you're in a low health, you can literally spam it, and your enemies will die, all of them. With another upgrade of the bottom path, when Blackout stays in the area of his second attack, he will take less damage than usual when he gets hit by an enemy. And it's actually very useful. His last move for the bottom path is Cloud Gravity, where he basically puts one of those things from the second attack and just flies, making him completely invulnerable. I also found out when you use Cloud Gravity, when you talk with an NPC, you can be completely invincible, as in like not taking any damage, which basically makes Blackout like completely overpowered. But I won't count this to my review because it was not intentional. Okay, to get Blackout Soul Gem, you have to go to the second level of the game, also known as Know-It-All Island. You first have to go through this part, just normally. Skip the dialogue to go faster. You don't even have to fight these enemies. You can just walk straight through. And you don't have to listen to the dialogue of this guy. Then you get these keys. But you can't use Persephone to get you the upgrade yet, since you don't have the soul gem. Then you unlock these keys. This door. Then beat these enemies. Then you will spawn a bomb to destroy that door. And then you'll spawn another bomb to destroy the tank. And then that enemy will keep throwing at you. There are two ways to beat him. One, wait for him to come down, or that, which is the preferred strategy. Then just beat up these trolls with this tactic. Then you follow Blobbers, and this time you have to listen to the dialogue. But it doesn't matter because Blobbers is the best NPC. Sadly not a playable character. Next, you use the boulder to 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 plug one of the steam vents. Then you go on the other one, like normal. Then you will take a right turn, and then go through this. You will need a trap master, but blackout is not a trap master, which means you will need nightmare.
Nowhere to hide.
If you don't have nightmare, there is one more. If you don't have nightmare, there's one more thing you can do. But it requires an undead trap with Hoodsickle in it. And it's used by a glitch because Trap Team is very glitchy. But to do it, you have to use Hoodsickle's second attack, and then you just teleport through the elemental gate. When you get into the elemental gate, you'll be in this room. All you have to do is go to that green button, just continuously jump on it, then push the block on there, then push that block over here, then jump on the jump pad, and then the soul gem is yours. The attack for a soul gem is actually completely overpowered. Like, he just creates a black hole, and like, it sucked up many enemies right there, as you could see. And like, even enemies not sucked up still get destroyed completely. But now I'm going to talk about the upgrade paths again. Which one is better? I would say the bottom path is better. Mostly because like the things like the protection, the second attack being more spammable and also more fun to use. And cloud gravity, which is a very good move, and I'm not even counting the invincibility there. Now, here's the price of blackout. So I'm in Google now. So on my phone recording this, and let's see his price. Where is he? What? He's that expensive? Yeah. So like in my birthday, my family had to pay $110 for blackout. So far my biggest purchase on Skylanders. And over here, he's the second most expensive Skylander, right behind Robo. But would I say the price is worth it? Yes! Because I'm an insane Skylanders collector. And don't judge me. And by the way, all Skylanders figures are completely compatible with every single platform. So like, let's say one player will sell their blackout, but they play on PS4, but you play on Xbox. You can still use their Skylander, which is amazing. Now, my final response, how would I rate blackout? it took me a while to say this because, like, I don't want to be completely biased because a few of you already know Blackout is my favorite Skylander out of all of them. Every single one. But I rate Blackout 9.8 out of 10. The only thing bringing him down is his price. If he was, like, cheaper, like, maybe even, like, something like $30, like, many more people could have him and, like, experience his, like, pure awesomeness. And the reason he became this expensive was because, dark and light stuff, like, sold out immediately and they never restocked, I think. Because, like, once I went to a Best Buy to buy some Skylanders back in 2014, when Skylanders Trap Team stuff was being sold, I literally could not find any of that stuff. And that cost me years without light and dark for Skylanders. But I finally got them in 2020, and in 2021, I got Blackout. All I'm missing is Spotlight, which I don't think should be as bad as a purchase as Blackout. Before I end off the video, I just wanted to give a thank you through Brent2698 for pointing out some issues with my mic. And thank you all for hyping up this video in my Discord server. The link will be down in the description. And this is also my first video with the Xbox Series X, which I am actually very fortunate to have. Like, I beat the scalpers twice, apparently. Like, once for getting my sister a Switch OLED, and the second time with this Xbox. And they were both in the same month of December. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video because I worked on this for 2 weeks. Also, the longest video I have ever worked in. So I really hope you enjoy it. If you did enjoy it, like the video to let me know. And if you did not enjoy it, put a dislike in the video also to let me know. If you enjoy what I'm doing, stay notified to the channel. And this is also my very first video with a custom thumbnail. So I don't know where I was going with this stuff, but anyway, thank you. And can we hit 100 subscribers by the end of the year? Bye.